they tried to do best of 9s in the finals. Back into this one, though, conjecture out the window. Keyboy put down to a fifth of his health. Him and Humes can just do this forever, especially if Keyboy can punch someone after he gets his second skill going.
Okay, well, at least no one goes down. This is what we kind of expected, though. You know, like these first beginning exchanges in the mid lane. That doesn't happen here, so Turtle still a bit away, 30 seconds from now. But if we think about when these level 4s come online, and Stormy is able to go ahead and take one of the ultimates, there's a couple, I would say, there's room for him to most likely be the Wrath of the Giant, but even take his own Eternal Guard. You know, I think that can actually really help the crowd control for SRG if they want to go ahead and try to find, you know, if it's Kelra. Again, once a flicker is burned for Kelra, then maybe you can, that's how you catch him. And so it might be up to you to be like, okay, I got to go burn that flicker from Kelra.
For sure. Speed is the name of the game for Aurora Giants. It's a very small window that they can actually do that. Massive Detona's welcome coming in. Throw him into the wall. Keyboy does survive it even after eating a deadly magics. But Humes ensures that the job is finished. Aurora Giants draw first blood and go straight to the turtle. They're pushing Lutpi back. Again, I told you, Joseph, speed is the name of the game.
And that speed is in the form of a dinosaur right now. It's in the form of that Barrett's. And this is what we talked about. I mean, he didn't even have to burn the flicker there, but think about the distance again that a Barrett's can cover when Detona's welcome, flicker combo. I don't know too many heroes that can get away from that unless they burn a battle spell, or at least they really try to dodge that. So that's something why I was saying, you know, these Barrett first side blue pick Barretts are so strong. They're so deadly. We saw Lutpi do this multiple times, so why not take a page out of the Book of Onic?
Oh,
here it is again.
One? No way. That is welcome after the flicker, stuns 2 and takes him down as well. Aurora Giants are on a roll. And off of the back of a singular pick, you were just singing the praises of this duo, Joseph. Barats.
He just said, let me show you one and do it better than the last time, man. This time throwing it into an opponent to get the stun off. Onic kind of shell-shocked right now, man. I feel like they don't have much of an answer.
Flicker forward, plus an Eternal Guard. Take that, Stormy. Did not get the respond. Athletic Flicker, not found. So I think Onic is showing them that it takes 2 to tango. If you want to play hardball, I'm game. Comes in with a offensive forward flicker. But I think that's one thing that shows Onic learned their lesson. Maybe now they want to keep Sans at a safe distance. That second combo, that second double kill for Cram, well, for SRG, shouldn't have happened if Sans wasn't in the vicinity. So maybe protect yourself a little more, and then Onic can find their footing.
Yeah, I'd like to take. I wish we could take a look at the items here too, just to see where the gold laners are at currently, because they've been in their own world as expected. You know, trying to get the best here before they start to pop off. You can see the Blade of Hephaestus already is secured by Innocent. I'm not sure what Kelra decided to go here on the Clint right away, but we will see as the second turtle is up. There we go. So he's got Endless Battle. So he finished that. Now they're going to fight for this turtle.
Humes on the conceal, looking to take the mount on the Sans. Turtle at less than half health right now. Sans still holding on to his ult. Kyrie looking for way in. Flicker!
Ooh. What a
Perhaps
dodge.
the Dryads coming through, but Uni still secures. Now a massive Detona's welcome, but plus the mount coming through. And Onic looking for that re-engage. Keyboy eats a face full of deadly magic, still survives. SRG could not end him. And just like that, Onic are able to at least keep it at deadlock, despite being down almost 2K.
Yeah, that looked really dicey. Oh, up top. I don't know. Okay, I thought they got really close to getting crammed there. And it was, you know, that was like a slow motion action movie right there. The Detona's welcome was charged up. He went right for Kyrie, and Kyrie just iframed it on the Hirata to stay alive. But I think this is the difficult part, right? Lutpi and also Keyboy, they need to get tanky enough to kind of survive those interactions. Keyboy barely surviving. Again, on this Belric, your biggest strength is setting up with that Wrath of the Dryad, having that little taunt interaction too. But, you know, once that expended, you're kind of just hanging around, you know? So it's like, you need to be tanky enough.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I think that's one of the keys to SRG actually winning the first 5 minutes is they're basically locking Lutpi out of his main job, which is to block the Barats. Now in
Wow.
comes Onic, they pop Yumes, and Lutpi did it! Lutpi successfully did it, Joseph. He blocked 3. He was playing man-to-man defense on 3 men.
Yeah, this feels bad whenever every single time you see that Uranus in front of you and you're just like, how? How do we get past this galactic type of whatever he is, creature? You know, because he's just so tanky. He's so tanky, and at the same time, if you kind of spend too much time around him, you're going to take damage. Cram, get the taunt. Keyboy's up there. They just want to go ahead and keep this turret up. They'll do just that. But now Onic, what they've been able to do is kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. Kyrie's going to get spotted out there, respecting what can happen. Do you look at the full pullback here from Kelra, though? He knows SRG's trying to make a move.
Kelra! Did he flicker or did we just ricochet that? He dodged it. Oh my lord, it's Kelra and Kyrie outdoing each other with mechanics.
Brother just bullied, man. I thought he burned the flicker too, and now third turtle's up.
So this is 2 turtles going over to SRG. One last could be up for grabs for Onic. Lutpi again, man-to-man defense on 3 men.
Oh,
Turtle at about half. Oh, Yumes gets caught out. Eternal Guard and everything but the kitchen sink thrown at him. Kyrie looking to find range, and he does it! Secures the final turtle, and now Stormy gets popped. Kyrie gets a stack. Onic not done, pushing Innocent back. Oh, this Brody don't want none of this. He picks up the Sky Piercer. Could finish the job, has a couple of stacks on Keyboy. Does not press the torn apart memory. But Kyrie finds Uni after committing Grand Theft Orange. Oh, Kyrie is such a bad boy.
Such a dangerous man. I can already see the crowd waving their 2-0 signs right now for Onic. Again, there's so many fans out there for Kyrie, and they're seeing him put on a show on the Sirada. Oh, up top though, Kelra.
Kelra gets mounted and hit with a torn apart memory, but off camera, we barely catch a couple of kills on SRG, the punish. Usually when a gold laner dies, it's no bueno, but this time, as they say in Kazakhstan, Rahmet, I'll take that deal any day, twice on Saturdays. Purple, secured at least by Yumes. It went from worse to bad.
It did. I don't think you want that purple buff on Yumes, man, but you know what? Maybe it can help them go ahead and set something up through this, because SRG, they're not too far behind. It's not the back foot that they're on. Backs aren't against the wall or anything like that, but Leo, it's reminding me of what we saw maybe a week or so ago with Kelra. The reaction times, I know he just died up there, but the reaction times are something that you always have to take note of. Whether he's flickering, whether he's just using the kit of the hero, it makes it so difficult to crash down on Kelra. And that's why SRG has to kind of commit a lot of resources to make sure that Kelra isn't there. He is starting to scale up here. He's got the Berserker's Fury and the Endless Battle now for that Clint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same issue with Sans. You have to consider, how do we find this main source of damage while still keeping our own essential kit for the re-engage? That's the problem SRG are dealing with right now. That's what put them about 2,000 gold behind. Onic are first to the Lord pit. Lord at a third of its health. Cram looking for a good target. Lutpi on his tail. They're not allowing him to fight it. Oh, but they do get Kelra. Oh, throws him into the wall. Stolen. Eternal Guard turns it around. Down goes the gold standard. Kyrie finds Cram. And Kyrie gets another stack. 404. That's not found. Kyrie looking to dodge around. Lutfi put down to 1/8 of his health. The mount on a Keyboy. Keyboy gets taken down by Innocent. And now they find sweet revenge on a Yumes. Kyrie gets another stack. Make it 5. Onic do stop Selangor Giants from turning it into a conversion. Lord still standing.
Yep, so they stall at the Lord here. A really good fight, though, honestly, for SRG until they had to deal with Kyrie. This is one of the things you usually see. When we've seen a fully stacked Hirata, it's because of the patience, right? The patience to be able to get stacks. Okay, Lutpi. Oh, cutting it close.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Kelra flickers back. You won't get me twice, not in a minute. And Kyrie looking to take down Cram with the kind of burst that Kelra has, and those stacks should be possible, but yeah, they turn over to the Lord.
They go for the Lord. Let's see if they delay it.
Massive combo from Onic. They take down 2. Yumes and Cram take a nap as Kyrie is 1 away from the max Skypiercer stacks. Oh, he's really bad now.
Oh, man, Leo. He's looking to be as bad as he can be. Almost fully stacked. This is going to be a Lord take here, but this is the problem, man. Look at this again. Items fall in place. Lord secured. Loopy will keep things together. And it's crazy because Loopy, he's just got an Oracle Radiant Armor and Chastise Pauldron, but that's keeping him tanky enough to not die and just stay in the front side. I mean, we've seen him get relatively close to dying, but this is, you know, the Uranus is just kind of a hassle to deal with. Now, Cram, he's gotten some good Daytona's welcomes. They've gotten some decent fights for SRG, but the problem is not only getting through Loopy, but trying to catch Kyrie. It's almost like they have to pay too much attention. Do we go for Kelra? Do we commit to Kelra, or do we commit to Kyrie? It's like choosing what you want to eat tonight, you know? And that's a big problem for SRG to get through.
Sounds like a first world problem. But it's not just that. They're also thinking about Sans. And all this while, there's this big, massive tree walking up, and whatever the hell Uranus is. Not to mention, he's the only Purify holder, which also, get this, gets rid of Brody's stacks. So even Innocent can't deal with Loopy, even if he stood underneath his ult.
Yeah, really good clear here on the Lord, though, at least. We'll see if Onic gets some tier 2 turrets. That might be all they get. SRG's playing really carefully just to not get caught. Their side of the jungle. They've got the waves pushing in, but they're really well handled. So maybe, again, silver lining in this, SRG doesn't have to lose too much off that Lord take that Onic got. It's more down to, again, a fight. They're going to just hold this orange buff hostage. It looks like Keyboy. But he's always welcome.
Detna's welcome. Cram throws him right into the wall. Loopy, though, happy to take it. Didn't even use the Purify. And Kyrie and the rest of Onic punish him. Keyboy with rather the Dryads holds him down, but pays the price, falls alongside Sans. So, despite Onic having really good footwork, they have to respect the damage SRG has. 3v4 Yumes holding Kyrie and Kelra down, forcing him back. Yeah, Onic have to find neutral again. They can't do it without Sans or Keyboy.
Yeah, they're going to have to back off here. That was really good positioning from Yumes, though. You know, he waited patiently in that brush, saw an opening for Sans, went right to him. And so they were able to go ahead and split up. And that might be the kind of the game plan here for SRG as the fights break out, where, you know, someone's going to play this waiting game. Go from the back line, put pressure. Again, we mentioned this in the beginning of the game where it's like, all right, we have to pop the flicker from Kelra, or at least put enough pressure on Sans where the Eternal Guard might be dropped down early, so it can't be that setup that's been working for Onic so well. So amidst it all, SRG keeps things kind of under control.
Interesting why Loopy decided to pop the Consecration there. I think he felt there was a fight about to break out. And I'm not sure if that Detna's welcome attempt was exposed to Onic, but alas, both teams are just playing the map, clearing what needs to be cleared so that they're ready to dance.
With Lord being up, both teams getting in position. It looks like there was some pressure there towards Uni's buff just to see maybe if he could get the Retribution out, but it doesn't happen. Oh, Cram.
Cram, it's spotted out by Kyrie.
Oh, he doesn't have stacks.
No, he doesn't. He goes for Detna's welcome. No one home. He's a tiny little baby dinosaur. No! And he gets popped here. Kyrie. Max stacks making the most of it. Loopy survives. Double ults. Deadly magics and torn apart memory. SRG are down a man. They can't even contest. I'm not so sure this is a good idea, Joseph.
Oh, big stack.
Oh, they take down Patrick Star. This is no good, SpongeBob. And the Lord goes straight to Onic's side, putting him in a black and yellow jersey.
I don't know who I feel more bad for. Patrick Star, the glue, or just a small Barats without stacks, man. Feels like, you know, you almost feel bad for him trying to run away from Kyrie.
He was
minuscule. And 10-0-4 right now for the Hirana in the hands of Kyrie. Again, he wanted to put on a show for all the fans out there of Onic. Well, Kyrie is doing just that. I don't know if they're going to go ahead and cap off this game with this Lord push, but SRG, they got to be careful here.
Oh, no, he's tiny again. Oh,
Get stacks, Cram.
Yep, Onic know that Cram needs to build up, so they're taking all of the chances to deny him the stacks. Here we go. He's catching up. He's a medium-sized Barats right now. It's a matter of holding it down. I think he's at max stacks as we speak. But, again, time it out. He's starting to shrink. Look.
Yeah, he's got to get and Keyboy has been doing a good job at kind of keeping him away too from these minions, so he can maintain stacks. But as long as he hits the heroes too, it should be fine. But Lord is now down bottom. Keyboy with a conceal.
Oh, massive Eternal Guard. Down goes Yums. Cram here, approaching max stack, still holding on to Detna's welcome. Turret down bottom has already been cracked, so there's pressure on their base. Lord still standing. Wails away at the mid lane inhibitor a couple times. Sans forcing Uni back. Point blank card trick. Onic are taking it slow here. Stolen EG. Help him push back, but Kelra takes it down quick.
I think they just want to get this turret, so another wave needs to be pushing in here. So right now, SRG does a pretty good job, I'd say. Now that they've dealt with 2 Lords being secured by Onic, they only lose 1 base turret, so that's not bad. It's just the main thing of, again, not getting caught in this position where it converts to a couple kills to Onic. They still don't have an answer for this fully stacked Kyrie Hirata. Oh, look at this positioning. Is Uni going to try to make a play?
Okay, so Detna's welcome, finds one. It's Keyboy, but Kyrie takes out Innocent first. And Kelra gets taken down. Cram finds his man, but Kyrie wants to finish the job. Finds Yums, gets a double, and now Sans survives. Just like that, they're down to 2. Uni needs to go home to defend. Stormy, this is a lost cause. Kyrie finds him. Gets to, I can't believe it, 14 kills.
Oh, man.
14 kills on Kyrie right now. And I'm not sure Uni can defend.
Oh, another one. Leo, that looks like it's going to be it. Onic will make it happen here. The fans in the crowd can cheer because it's going to be a sweep against SRG to get to the grand final once again for another shot at the championship of Games of the Future 2026.
One step